attention when you're driving it down the
so
street.
That bothers you too. Your hair draws a lot of attention too. You know that, right?
Your hair?
Yeah, his hair. He's got this whole thing going on. He won't admit he dyes his hair. Everybody knows it, but okay.
Ronnie, he's just trying to push my buttons.
No,
do you dye your hair?
Let me tell I unequivocally do not. I unequivocally do not dye my hair.
My fucking buttons, Mr. M26.
And
look how defensive he gets.
Look how gray it is on the side.
There's no gray. Your fucking eyes are popping out of your fucking head.
Look how gray it is on the sides. Okay, if I
you leave a little bit. That's the whole idea.
You are not going to rile me up, Ronnie.
Look at my mustache. Look at all the gray I leave in it.
You're scaring me with your laugh and the fact you're so close. Listen to me. If I use the product that you claim I use...
You don't like that I'm close? How about when you stick that black thing in my mouth, huh?
Excuse me? If I used hair color, it would be a much better color.
No.
It is gray on the sides.
No, you try to make it more natural looking, but, you're not doing a good job.
I swear,
you're not doing
on
a
my
good job.
child, I don't dye my hair.
Well, there you go.
So there you go, Ronald. Are we done?
No. You always attack. You came in here.
How is it attacking
I was
you?
out there minding my fucking business.
How is it attacking
you? Oh wait,
you?
here's Wolfie. Let's find out.
I'm not talking to him.
Hey, Wolfie, how you
I'm
doing?
leaving for this part.
What is it, Wolfie?
Sorry.
Here he goes.
Sorry.
Oh,
yes.
you're such a baby.
Yeah,
Just
I'm a
listen to
baby.
Wolfie.
Yes, I am.
So what do you have to say? Maybe he wants to apologize to
no,
you.
not him. He's a smirk, fucking
smug.
Yeah,
Ronnie,
smirky, smug bastard.
Eccentric to think that I spend any of my time.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because
Wolfie's point is,
Wolfie, you want to be so part of this show, Wolfie. I know you would do anything to get your airtime. That's why you brought the fucking guy in here yesterday.
Why did you listen to Wolfie?
I don't want to listen to him. I'm going to talk right over him.
Why?
I really don't give a shit about Wolfie. I give no shit about Wolfie. When we do our block party shows, he covers it in Pennsylvania. He'll only turn in interviews that talk bad about me. That's fuck you, Wolfie. Wolfie, go and fuck yourself, man. I don't give a shit what you say. I don't care what you say, Wolfie. I really don't care.
Did you write what the profiler said?
He doesn't have to. Everybody knows what he fucking said.
Wait a second.
It's airtime. It's been talked about on the air.
Can I ask him a question?
No.
I can't ask him a question.
No, it's a fucking waste of time, man.
Well,
everything that guy said yesterday, okay? Everybody's talked about on the air. Right from KC being whatever he was.
You don't think he was right about Casey?
That's what I mean. Everybody knew that.
Right. He wasn't saying anything.
We talked about it on the air.
That crazy.
You are a paranoid baby.
Yeah. Well, you said that yesterday too, Wolfie. Okay. You just want to be here so bad, I understand it now. I understand it, Wolfie. Wolfie, it's fine. I'm glad you got in here yesterday. I'm very happy for you.
Wolfie.
But you know what? You're not here every day, and I know you're going to cry about that. So
Wolfie.
It's fine.
I don't need to be there.
Oh, you do need to be here. You need to be here in the worst way because I know you beg for a job here. I know you beg for a job. You beg for a job here, Wolfie. You beg for it.
Ronnie,
you beg for it, dude.
He won't let Wolfie talk.
No.
What is that? Is that your thing?
I filibuster.
You talk over everyone? Is that your thing?
What? So it's okay for him to fucking
it shows
walk
you're
all
insecure.
over me.
Well,
I am insecure.
Well, let's hear what he's got to say.
I don't want to hear what he's got to say. I don't care. That's the whole thing.
I care.
Well, good. Then you can listen to it. I don't have to listen to it. Why do I have to stand in and listen to something I don't want to listen to? Why? Why do I have to listen to it?
I don't have an answer for that.
I could be in my pace car.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Wolfie. I can't hear what you're saying anyway, so...
Have a good day, Wolfie, and you'll keep trying to get it...
was on it. Larry King goes down Rickles whenever someone dies. And, Rickles was friends with everybody from that generation, I guess. But he was being real funny. But Merv Griffin definitely, would bring up his show. When they were talking about highlights from Johnny's show, he would say, well, I did that too. And
well, why would they have Merv Griffin on? Merv Griffin was the only one who tried to compete with Johnny.
No, there were lots of people who tried to compete with Johnny. And Merv actually was a talk show host from that era, but you'd think he'd talk about Johnny, not himself.
No, but I'm just saying he was the one who repeatedly tried to do what Carson did and failed.
Yeah, but now he's trying to...
Trying to paint a new picture.
A big surprise, though. You know who else was on that, Larry King?
Joan Rivers.
Was Joan Rivers, yeah.
What did she say?
But Joan Rivers says, according to Craig, because I was listening to Craig's answering machine message, I didn't see it, but he said that, Joan was talking about what a great break it was when Johnny had her on
She
and all
was
this.
completely complimentary towards him.
And Merv went, well, who had you on first?
Right, exactly, yeah.
And Joan goes, well, I guess you did. He goes, that's right. Let's not forget that. You know, like.
But it was no big break.
Nobody cared.
Well, no, someone had a good line. I don't know if it was Joan, but someone said, yeah, I did your show because I wasn't ready for Carson. Something like that.
Yeah.
And then it was a joke, and everyone sort of chuckled, and Griffin was clearly
miffed,
insulted, yeah.
I know there's lots of Beach Boys fans, but weren't all their songs crappy?
Nah.
I hated them all.
Nah.
There's a couple of good Beach Boys, too.
Man, I just, that whole thing misses me, like, big time, like, right over my head or something. I mean, I know people live for the Beach Boys. They think, some people think they're better than the Beatles.
Well, they have that one album. What's the name of that album?
Pet Sounds?
Yeah, Pet Sounds.
That was a joke.
Yeah, really? There's a couple of good tunes.
What do you mean it's a joke?
You know, the fact that everybody was trying to make a big deal, it was like the equivalent of Sgt. Pepper's, and it wasn't. And
right, well, I don't think that for sure.
But most people do. It's like they if you're a hip
I don't get it.
critic, they think that was the high
Right.
mark.
I knew guys who were like carrying on about the Beach Boys like they were the second coming, and I would be like, you mean the guys who wrote Help Me Rhonda?
Well, I mean, come on. The Beatles wrote a few, in their early years.
Rhonda, yeah.
Get her out of my heart.
Yeah, but I ain't talking about the early years. I'm talking about the Beach Boys. And don't send me letters about how great the Beach Boys are. I get it. I get that you like them. And
You're going to get a ton now.
yeah,
They got a lot of fans.
Yeah, really, it's just obnoxious. It's just how I feel, okay? You feel differently. So I don't bust my balls. So Johnny Carson died. Jay Leno, the biggest phony baloney. At least I'd come on. I tell you how I felt about Johnny. I wasn't a fan. Jay Leno took over the Tonight Show. Didn't even acknowledge Johnny on the first show, and now he's talking about how important Johnny was.
Well, he didn't acknowledge Johnny because Johnny wouldn't speak to him, I think. He would have had him on, I'm sure.
Yeah, Johnny didn't acknowledge him.
Well, because he stole the Tonight Show from him. Johnny wasn't ready to step down.
It's weird how every report makes it sound like he was totally ready to leave, and that doesn't seem like it was true.
No, it got real ugly at the end. Jay pissed off everyone, and I never, Jay is such a two-faced phony. In fact, later when he actually placed in the top 10 a-holes of the year.
Is that right?
Yeah, because, honest to God, I couldn't care that Stuttering John is on the Tonight Show. I'm happy for John, and I mean that, and I'm happy for this show because we've hired some people who are, I think, fabulous for the show.
Well, it was a big boost to this show.
It was a big boost to this show. But, just Jay, the biggest phony baloney on 2 feet, who... I think it was the Rosie O'Donnell show when they were starting up. They tried to hire one of the behind-the-scenes people from Jay's show.
Right.
Jay threw a fit and was yelling and screaming and all this other. What are you doing? You can't do that. This is the Tonight Show. Rosie O'Donnell, why don't you go get your own thing? So in the middle of the night, he's secretly meeting with Stuttering John, and then no call, nothing. John tells me after the whole deal's wrapped up, and he goes.
I tried calling you all weekend.
You didn't want to meet with me.
You didn't want. I told you it was something important.
Yeah. And so I spoke to Jay, and Jay was like, "What's the big deal, son? I took one of your people. I mean, you weren't paying him that much. I'm helping him out." And I go, "Oh, thanks, Jay. Thank you for helping my people out. Anybody else you want to help out?" I just thought it was really sleazy, like Jay desperately grasping at the young audience, trying to get some piece of this show in the middle of the night. What a phony baloney he is with the I love everybody routine.
There's room for everybody.
And then after I called him all kinds of names, he goes, "Well, we're still friends, aren't we?" I go, "Are you drunk? Are you drinking bong water?" I said to him, "Are you insane?" I said, "I'm so proud of myself. This was in a private phone call." I said, "Are you nuts?" I said, "What part of this aren't you hearing?
First
You're
of all,
a sleaze bag."
Were you ever really friends anyway?
No.
His idea of a
well,
friend.
his
what
idea
is
was,
a friend to
"Well, you're
him?
still going to do my show, right?" And I'm like, "No, you jack off. I'm never doing your show because you're a scumbag and you're a phony." And then I went into my whole tirade. I said, "And while we're at it, how many more bits can you steal from me? Sending your intern on the red carpet. Why don't you just give me a writing credit? asking people easy questions to see how stupid they are. I mean, the homeless game, everything. I mean, how many more bits can you wrangle from this show and make them your own? You scumbag. Well, I'm a scumbag in a nice way, though, right? I do it with a big smile on my face, don't I? And I don't even know what you're talking about. I said, you probably don't, because you don't write the show. You got a bunch of kids you hired to write, and they listen to my show and then taking my ideas and burning them out. Whatever we do, he'll do every single night. You know what I mean? It's because it's one of his mainstays.
It'll be a feature.
A featured bit. Nah, that's not what we're doing at all, Howard. You think everybody rips you off. That's what he said to me. I go, yeah, Jay, that's exactly what I think.
Right, you're mental.
Yeah. I'm crazy. You just stole Stuttering John away from my show, but I'm crazy. Okay.
Well, I was watching all the reports last night about Carson, and, you see those shows with him and Ed McMahon and Dean Martin and Bob Hope and all these amazing pillars of show business.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking to myself, who are their counterparts today? And I'm thinking, well, Johnny is Jay Leno, and Doc Severinsen is Kevin Eubanks, and then I'm thinking Ed McMahon is Stuttering John.
Yeah.
I mean, and again,
what have they done to the Tonight Show?
I'm just saying, again, I love John, but that's really still hard to believe that he's the guy who says, here's Jay.
Yep.
Here's Jay Leno.
Yeah, it's all weird. But Johnny, man, he was a pompous guy, man. I mean, just so full of himself. Well, I didn't get the warmth that everybody else was talking about.
Yeah, the guy that I, pull these clips, the guy they're talking about, I'm like, wow, geez, he was a saint, wasn't he?
Phyllis Diller said she was in a restaurant. She said, I saw Johnny a couple of times recently. She was interviewed somewhere, and she said, yeah, I saw him in a restaurant, but I wouldn't dare go over to him and say anything. I mean, that's
a woman who did the show how many times?
Yeah, I mean, this is a guy who clearly had big emotional problems and thought a little too much of himself. People couldn't go over and say hello to him.
They wouldn't.
They
were afraid.
Dr. Joyce Brothers was on one of the shows, and she did the show. Hello. She did the show 90 times.
Yeah.
She was on. And she said the only time I ever talked to Johnny Carson when it wasn't on the air was he called me once to be part of a roast for Don Rickles.
Right. That's the only time she said she saw him socially.
Yeah. The only time she ever spoke with him, other than being on the show.
Right.
He was a disastrous human being.
I mean, that sounds like a pretty intimidating guy.
Not to mention he beat his first wife. He had a personal life that was completely troubled, and I thought it came across on camera. I didn't think he was a nice guy at all. I didn't think he gave anybody a break. I don't know. I mean, that's just me.
Well, Jerry Lewis thought he was great.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you were Dean Martin or, and you got treated, reverentially.
But also you were living the same kind of life. You didn't have much going on.
That's right.
For you personally either.
Yeah.
I just watched the Larry King thing. I'll have the Merv Griffin stuff for you in a second. It's pretty weird. He's out there. But his weird fact I just found out? Johnny's brother was Merv's director.
Oh, yeah. That was always a big deal on
for
the
like
show.
17 years.
That's
Isn't that
correct. Yeah.
Dick Carson.
Dick Carson. Dick Carson.
And then there's Kit Carson.
Kit Carson.
Griffin also told a story that was really self-serving about he threw a party once for Ava Gabor, and Carson came to the party, and the Reagans were there, Nancy and Ronald.
Yeah.
And he said Carson was hiding from them because he was afraid they'd be mad at him for the jokes he made. And Merv said, no, I'll introduce you to him. And, Merv went over like the ambassador and introduced Carson to Ronald Reagan like a big hero. And then at the end of the story, everybody was waiting for the punch where it makes Carson look good, and it just made Merv Griffin look good.
Merv says in the interview, he says, Larry King says, did you ever think he'd come back? He became sort of a recluse. Did you ever think he'd come back? And Merv goes, no, the gate's closed. In fact, the only time he ever really did come back was they did a piece on me in Vanity Fair, and he gave a quote for that. Came back for that.
Yeah, Merv's weird cat.
Wow. That's over the top.
And you know who else is a weird-looking guy that was on there? Have you seen Mike Douglas lately?
Oh. No, I haven't.
You should see the show. It's Joan Rivers, Don Rickles, Mike Douglas, and then there's a part where Dick Cavett calls in, and they're all fighting over who met Johnny first, who knew him first, who knew him the best.
Yeah.
So I'll pull all that.
That's good. You got to get all that.
That's a riot.
And Carl Reiner was on it too.
No. It was a wax museum of a show.
Yeah, really.
Wait till you see Mike Douglas, Howard. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
It's scary looking. I don't know what
he's an old man.
But I think he got some plastic surgery where he may have a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Honestly. Oof.
Yeah, well, plus, everyone's like, well, Johnny was in poor health. Johnny smoked like a mother effer. And
Yeah, he was in, he had emphysema, so of course he should have emphysema.
Johnny also had this move that I hated where he'd come back from commercial and he'd hide his cigarette under the console because he didn't want anyone to see him smoking. And that used to make me mental because it's like, you know what, dude, you smoke, just smoke. And it was kind of like he wanted people to see him smoking, but didn't.
But I think that was because I remember in the early shows, you probably did see him smoking, but then cigarette smoking got to be taboo. And then I guess the network had him hiding his cigarettes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he ever smoked on camera.
Yeah, I think he did. I vaguely recall him with a cigarette hanging off his fingertips.
Yeah. So he died of emphysema, so all his cigarettes. I don't know that he ever quit.
Probably quit when he couldn't breathe.
Yeah. So, but you know what? It still feels weird when one of these big icons dies from your youth. Like it's like, wow, another piece of the world is gone.
Right.
Yeah, it feels real weird.
It made me sad watching it all because it's like, he was always around.
But also that you die old and irrelevant.
Yeah, that
After
sucks.
you've been so important.
Yeah, he was like the man.
The move would have been to die in like 93. That would have been the move.
Yeah, he should have died on his last show. So, I don't know, you want to hear any Johnny Carson stuff?
Yeah, here's, you can have some of his last monologue there.
All right. Here's his last monologue. It's always fun to listen to this crap.
It's almost over. You know what? I feel like a chicken. And the Colonel is whipping up those 11 herbs and spices.
All right.
All we have is tonight and tomorrow, and I'm gone. God, I haven't used that line since World War II. And I hope when I find something that I want to do and I think you will like and come back that you'll be as gracious and inviting me into your home as you have been. I bid you a very heartfelt good night.
Well, there you go.
That was the man.
Johnny's gone. That's the big Johnny theme. Was written by Paul Anka.
Yeah, even Paul Anka's taking a lot of credit for Johnny now.
It's over, Johnny.
Running around saying,
it's over.
Before he got the Tonight Show, he hired him to do a talk show in Britain.
Oh, there you go. Everybody taking credit.
Wonder how much cash Paul Anka has from that song.
Oh, tons.
This is
Johnny.
Phyllis Diller saying something?
Yeah, Phyllis Diller remembers.
I'll never forget one time in particular when we worked together so well, where he just kept feeding me the proper things to make it work. Again, here we have comic generosity.
All right, here's Jackie Mason.
I'm sitting here and that's all I'm doing, but I'm enjoying myself. I have a big screen. I watch all the shows. I watch everybody. I feel like I'm part of show business without necessarily being there. And he was full of love and happiness, and he sounded like he adjusted brilliantly to the situation.
He said he talked to him a few months ago, and Johnny was no longer going out, and he tried to invite him to dinner. And Johnny says, no, I'm just sitting here watching the big screen. I feel like I'm in show business.
Yeah, watch that TV. Anyone can be in show business. Who's Peter LaSalle? Isn't that
he
his...
was one of the producers, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He would say, please, when you feel that we're going downhill, and I'm not aware of it, let me know.
Yeah, that'll be an easy conversation.
Because I don't want to stay on too long. I want to get out at the top.
Mm-hmm.
But he says Johnny wasn't the same on stage as off.
Off the air, Johnny was a shy, reserved person, and was not on, as you say, at any time. That doesn't mean he wasn't funny.
He just wasn't saying anything.
Yeah, this is the guy. He does like consulting work for Letterman now. He's the one who broke the story that Carson was writing jokes for Letterman. So I guess he was close to both of them.
They dug up Jerry Lewis from somewhere.
Yeah, here he is talking about, his friend Johnny.
It's a terrible loss.
He's just so... He's so pompous, yeah.
He's the best on these shows. He's entertaining.
He must have this written down by the phone at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are his notes from Milton Berle.
it's a terrible loss, and my heart hurts because I adored him and loved him as a friend. And the most important thing that I can say about Johnny was he was a most decent, marvelous man I'd ever known. And we're going to miss him.
Except for when he beat his wife.
Well, Jerry had ever known. Obviously, Jerry knew Hitler and all these other rotten people. Johnny was the nicest.
So a lot.
Yeah, Bugsy Siegel.
Do you get the feeling Jerry knew Johnny at all?
No, I don't get the feeling anyone did.
Well, listen to this. Jerry talks about Johnny being happy in retirement.
He and his wife had the best time together. And if you saw the two of them together, you would see the beauty of that love affair. And you would see the relaxation.
Johnny was relaxed.
Thank God.
Did you ever hear the whole story about why him and Freddie DeCordova never spoke again?
No.
Well, this is a story that was someone told. When Carson's kid died,
right,
Johnny wanted to do a tribute to his son on the air.
Right.
DeCordova said, look, Johnny, I don't think that's appropriate. You know, it's maybe you're too close to this. I'm going to make a production decision here because I don't think it's appropriate. It might be weird and sad. And Johnny agreed with him. And then took a pause and said, okay, you're right. But secretly was seething and then fired him.
That's what I mean. Like Peter LaSalle could have said to Johnny,
Right.
done, Johnny, you're getting too old.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, Johnny pretended he was okay with it, secretly was furious.
Right.
And then, I guess, fired DeCordova and never spoke to him ever again.
Yeah. What a great guy. Johnny was a really great guy.
That had to be weird.
Well, it was really important to pay tribute to his son, who nobody knew.
And Johnny didn't even know.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody knew.
Here's a tribute to my son. What's his name?
He would have gotten to know him, too, through that tribute.
Yeah.
I heard he fell down in a car.
His real son is David Letterman. This is a woman who took pictures of Johnny. I guess she photographed Johnny during his taping of The Tonight Show, and she photographed him and Letterman together once. D5.
And in the photo I have of Letterman, it really, I feel, captures their relationship. It was a mentor-protege relationship, and I think the image displays that feeling and the warmth that they both had for one another.
So,
I don't know.
Letterman
really
loved Johnny.
I don't buy that either, by the way.
No, that he loved him?
I think Letterman, professionally worshipped Johnny Carson, but I don't think Johnny was capable of loving anything but himself. And I think that Dave's kind of worked him into every kiss-ass situation. And Dave, whenever you see Dave, he's like, oh, I love Johnny and Johnny and Johnny. I don't think Johnny returned the love much. That's my guess. If I'm wrong, God help me.
Sue you, huh?
But it doesn't seem to me like this was a guy who was well connected to anything in this world except to Johnny.
I think he got attached to Alexa.
Yeah, well.
Once he was, old and decrepit.
Yeah.
That's why that marriage worked out, by the way.
Yeah, she married him when he was half dead. So it worked out.
He couldn't get angry anymore.
Yeah.
The fire was out.
So Johnny Carson, gone. And there's a slew of articles about how great he was for television, and he did. He developed what I think is the modern-day talk show.
Yeah.
All these idiots, Leno, all of them.
They're doing Johnny.
They're all doing none of them's innovated a goddamn thing since Johnny. They're all playing it the way Johnny did. What would Johnny do? Johnny Kishman took us around. I mean, what would Johnny do? I'll tell you what Johnny would do. Johnny lays in bed and doesn't talk to anybody. That's what Johnny does.
Well, Letterman's doing that pretty well.
Yeah. They're all worried about what Johnny would do.
Yeah, it seems like Letterman copies him even in the
in his
fact
personal
that,
life.
Yeah, he's so private and stuff.
All right, so here's some tape of the Larry King Carson tribute where Merv Griffin basically talks about himself.
I'll try to tell you. There's so many people talking at once, Howard. It's Joan Rivers, Don Rickles, Merv Griffin, Mike Douglas.
Well, what's Joan say? Joan hated Johnny.
She said that Johnny gave her break.
We could pull tape of Joan talking about Johnny.
Yeah, pull those tapes. All right, here we go. Let me see what we got. Touches my crap.
Joan Rivers, you went on Griffin, didn't you, Joan?
No, I was brought on Carson, and I was...
That was exclusive?
Exclusive, and it took me a long time before I was not allowed, but that it softened up and you were allowed to do both shows. But no, I was totally with Carson, at least for the first 4 years.
Joan, you were on with me. Joan was on with me before Carson was born.
She was on with me many times.
Oh, yes. Once it started.
Joan, wake
what
up.
I'm saying is, Johnny, once I was able to go back and forth, I was on with you a million times, and you had that great light in your set, I don't forget. But in the beginning, I went, and then it signed me right away, and that was one of the things you had to say.
Mike Douglas, was Merv ever on your show?
Certainly.
Sure.
Merv is all upset because Joan did his show.
Do you hear him huffing in there? He goes,
before Carson was born.
And Howard, they're all on satellite. Nobody can hear each other.
Merv all hung up on being better than Johnny. That's
well,
great.
that was his whole life. He tried and tried and tried.
So then they're still talking about who was on who's first, and Dick Cavett calls in.
Couple of times. And he was on my show. And I was on Carson's show, and Carson was on my show.
Who's that?
That's Merv.
Merv again.
It's all
and I met Carson before anybody there did, I'll bet you.
Who?
Johnny, I met him before any of you did. Can you top this? The basement of Westminster Church in Lincoln, Nebraska on South Street in 1952, where he did his magic act for $35 and got back into his Chevrolet and drove through the glamorous night to Omaha, where he had a television.
Dick Cavett can suck the life out of any conversation.
Oh, how did he get his own talk
Merv's
show?
like, how can I top that?
You know, Fred.
Dick Cavett might have been the worst talk show host in the history of talk shows.
You know, Fred does such a great impersonation of Dick Cavett. I realize it's because Dick puts in so many details that are unnecessary.
No.
His Chevrolet into Lincoln, Nebraska.
Drove into the night.
He drove into the night. It was 1952. I was a 12-year-old boy. Carson was 18, and he took me into a closet, and for a candy bar, I used my hand. Try and top that.
Sure.
What a story.
And the three of us would have traded it with him.
Dick, who had the guts to put you on the air?
Guts?
It was a guy
Think
who...
about... who was that? Come on.
No, Merv, have I...
It's a tribute to Johnny Carson. Merv can't stop thanking himself.
Listen to that. Who had the guts to put you on the air?
Ever kept a secret that I was judged not ready for the Tonight Show? That's where Not Ready started. And
you told
the
me they
legendary Jack Rollins said, put him on Merv. To hell with him.
All right, I got to get a Dick Cavett. Thanks very much. I got to get a break.
I gotta get a break from you guys.
By the way, while all 50 of these people are talking at once on satellite, they're playing nothing but nonstop clips of Johnny behind. So you got that noise coming in, too.
It's one big massive confusion. One big ball of confusion.
And Larry King cannot organize anything. He's the worst guy to be in charge of that.
Larry King is exhausted.
Merv, were you surprised that he stayed retired? Well, we all went out there a lot. And would have dinner at the house, that lovely home in Malibu, overlooking the ocean, which he loved. And then one day, the gates closed. And he and Alex never saw anybody again. It was really very sad. Alex is the most wonderful girl. And I'm so glad that she was with him there to the end.
Did you expect him to come back, though, in some form, do a special?
No. He wouldn't do. He was offered so much money to do even magazine layouts and stuff. The only time he ever came back is when Vanity Fair did a big story on me here at La Quinta, and they called somebody in his office, and he gave them.
Once again, it's about Merv.
Lakita, what's that?
I guess that's like his
I don't
Graceland.
know. Ricardo Montalban
That's
hangs
the
out.
Merv Griffin Graceland, Lakita.
Yes, let's talk about me. Yes, the only time Johnny came out of retirement was to talk about me.
A really nice quote. I never expected he would come back.
He's trying to talk about, not a magazine quote.
Really? He's talking about doing something on TV or a show.
Yeah, who even knows? Carson probably didn't even give that quote.
Merv's out of his mind.
I would have had more Merv, but unfortunately the TiVo cut off because the show was going so good. Larry extended it another 15 minutes.
Yes, Andrea, yes.
Johnny Carson's last television appearance was on David Letterman.
That's right.
I disagree with you when you say that Johnny Carson didn't return the admiration for David Letterman.
No, that's not what I said. I said they didn't have a close personal relationship.
Oh, okay.
And I also said that Johnny only went on Letterman. I didn't actually say this, but I'll say it now. Johnny only went on Letterman because he hated Jay Leno so much.
It was to compete with the Tonight Show.
Jay, obviously most of America. But Jay Leno is the biggest, lyingest scumbag on the planet, who's completely a rotten, dirty dealer who has absolutely no blood of a human being inside his body and is more robot than human. And this
That's how you really feel.
Well, it's true though. Anyone who knows,
No, I
anyone,
agree. I hate his show.
I've done the Tonight Show. I've done the Tonight Show with Jay Leno probably 10 times, and each time I met what do they call that? An animatron? What do they call that? Automaton. What is an automaton? A robot. I met backstage. I met a automaton.
He's humanoid. He's not human.
Automaton.
Well, who cares about Jay Leno? It's sad that Johnny's dead.
Shut up. Annoying. Some man's got to listen to that all day. But
no, he doesn't.
No, yes, he does.
He could leave.
It costs him a fortune. Automaton. Whatever that is. I'm telling you, you go backstage at the Jay Leno show, nobody's home behind Jay's eyes. And don't tell me you don't know what I'm talking about. Anybody who's ever met the guy off camera. There's nothing.
As soon as he comes in to talk to you, he's already leaving.
He's already scanning the room. He's as vapid as they come. My agent and I would sit there and look at each other and go, what was that?
He's already making his exit as he enters.
How you doing?
And then he's gone.
Yeah. It's real. I mean, I think he's mentally ill. That's what I think. I got to take a break. Well, there it is. There's my tribute to Johnny Carson. Thank you. Yeah. We got a lot to talk about, including we got to rehearse with Eric the Midget next.
What? Is it time for him to go do his bit?
Yeah, I got the script, so I'm going to see how he does.
All right. Did they give him a big part?
Oh, yes. All right, we'll be back right after these.
And now, a tongue lashing from the holiest of all ukulele players, Tiny Tim.
I'm getting upset because you're taking Jesus Christ's name in vain. It's one thing to talk about other things, but you're supposed to be normal and on the show, and you're taking his name in vain, and I reject it. I despise that.
Oh, wait a second.
When did you do that?
I don't know. I'm not sure when.
See?
I'm going to pray to Jesus now myself.
Blessed be Christ. That's right.
Blessed be Christ. Put Tiny's ukulele in his mouth, for God's sake. If I can say that.
I reject the fact that you're making fun of Jesus Christ.
I'm not making fun of him.
Yes, you are. You're mocking his name. You don't believe in him.
I do believe in him.
No, you don't.
Well, I kind of
Well, now, you can get into an argument with Tiny Tim, Howard.
I don't know. I'm getting nervous here.
Oh, my
Even Tiny's angry with me.
Oh.
Well, I am at this point, at all of you here, because you're mocking Jesus Christ.
I think it was Robin who was mocking Jesus, if you ask me.
No, both of you were, in a sense.
I'm sorry.
You're listening to the only person in show business to ever upset Tiny Tim, Howard Stern.
One taste, and you'll see why everybody's favorites come from
Howard Stern.
Breaking events, investigative reporting, and the issues that directly affect our audience.
Welcome to the fascinating world of Howard Stern!
Hi, I'm Howard Stern.
Hello. Yeah. I'll be playing you tapes of all the Michael Powell interviews after he resigned from the FCC. I mean, the guy can't get enough TV time. I've never seen anybody like him. He's like a rock star. And the only reason he's known is because of me and what he with the fines. That's something else. And the guy eats up attention like I've never seen in my life. It's just sickening. But I want to thank Michael Powell, the head of the FCC, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have gotten this extraordinary deal in satellite by making the airwaves an abomination and impossible to listen to, and by making it possible for one or two companies to own every radio station in this country, limiting formats, creativity, limiting the amount of things we can say on the air. He's actually driven me to satellite radio and put me in a better position. So thank you. He couldn't have done more for me. And drive my ratings up? Forget about it. Yes, we had a big snowstorm. I'll talk about that. Captain Jenks used the opportunity to get on, I don't even know what show this is. It's one of the local Philly, I guess it's the NBC affiliate in Philly. Captain Jenks making a quick call.
Okay. We should let you know the storm did shut down Philadelphia International Airport for the first time in 9 years.
That's right. The airport was closed for 5 hours yesterday. This morning it's open,
but few flights are actually scheduled. Airport spokesperson Mark Pesh joins us live now with an update. What's the situation there right now, Mark?
How you doing this morning?
Fine. How about you?
Good, good, good. Hey, Howard Stern rules, dickheads.
Well, we tried to get Mark Pesh from the airport, but as usual, there are those who take advantage of an opportunity like that, get on the air. We will try and get Mark Pesh.
All right, Mark Pesh. How great is that?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I can't get enough of that.
So funny. Jank's getting right in there with the message.
Right.
So we told you last week, I don't know how many hours you spend listening to the show every week, but if you were lucky enough, you heard a wonderful moment where Eric the Midget, who calls into our show from time to time, Eric the Midget got a shot on American Dreams. The creator of American Dreams, Jonathan Prince, called in and said he wanted Eric the Midget for a scene.
Yeah, Eric proposed himself and they heard it on the show.
Yep. So I made Eric the Midget's dream come true. Good morning, Eric the Midget.
Good morning.
And Jonathan Prince, creator of American Dreams.
Hey, Howard.
Hey. So I hold in my hands the script with Eric's part in it. I've read through it. I approve.
You think it's a good shot for Eric?
Eric, what do you think?
I liked it.
You like your scene?
Yep.
Jonathan, set this up for us, this scene.
What is Eric doing? How does he come in?
Well, I think the best part about the scene is for Howard is that the character that Eric is playing off of is a character in our show called Shelley. Shelley is an ex-Playboy playmate, now travel agent, played by Daphne Zuniga from Melrose Place.
Daphne Zuniga.
That's correct. I apologize for my mispronunciation.
I like
Daphne Zuniga.
Eric, you know who Daphne Zuniga is?
Yeah.
She's hot.
Wow, that was my...
Boy, that was enthusiastic.
Eric, control yourself.
That noise you made was interesting. Was it this?
No, I was just agreeing. I was agreeing, yes.
Oh, that was a yes?
I thought you went...
No, it was like a, You're right.
Thought you threw up.
Okay. I guess this happens to you every day. You're not excited about this.
I don't know. His reactions are disappointing to me. I mean, I made this all come true, and of course with Jonathan Prince listening and saying he'd put Eric the Midget in a scene.
And now he's got a script in his hands.
I don't know, Eric's just so blasé about everything.
Daphne Zanuga's hot.
Eric.
Oh.
Anyway, I know Eric is excited. In fact, Eric has decided to drive there with his dad.
Oh.
As opposed to taking an airplane, right?
Yes.
And this is a big deal for him because he wants to become an actor.
Road trip.
And it is hard for guys in wheelchairs who are, the size of a loaf of bread. It's difficult for them to get roles. Right, Eric?
Yeah.
So this is exciting.
Definitely.
All right.
Have you been rehearsing?
Yes, I have.
All right. Jonathan.
Now you know why we didn't ask for the role to have any kind of adverb in which you said that Eric's character was excited when he walked in the door.
Yeah, don't ask Eric to be excited in a
You
scene.
wrote this specifically for him.
We didn't go with excited.
Well, I will do a little bit of rehearsal. I will play Shelley, the Daphne Zuniga part.
Excellent.
She's hot. What is she? She married now?
No, she's single.
Is she? You ever do her?
No. That opportunity never comes my way.
How's she looking these days?
She looks beautiful.
Still got a good body?
She looks beautiful.
Or did she blow up?
No, she looks gorgeous. She plays a Playboy playmate, so she's...
She's got to carry that off.
I remember her from Melrose Place. I think I dropped a batch or two on her.
I think you've enjoyed that show in the past.
Yeah. How old abroad is she?
Oh, my God. How old abroad is Daphne Zuniga?
Yeah, Daphne Zuniga.
Daphne Zuniga is how old?
Hello, Daphne. That's Daphne. How old is she?
I have no idea.
She 40? She in her 40s now?
How long ago was Melrose Place?
I don't know.
Well, what age is the character she's playing?
Oh, it says Daphne's 42 years old. Jesus Christ. I wonder what that looks like. I got to check this show out.
She could be holding up. She got good genes.
Well,
great.
It's
the only one who's kind of holding up who's 40 for a chick is Terry Hatcher.
Get out of here. Heather Locklear's not holding up?
All right. She looks good. I'd still do her. Her, Heather Locklear, and Terry Hatcher's holding up pretty nice, although there's a few cracks in that armor.
Yeah, but Heather's good, right?
Yeah, Heather's good. All right.
Oh, boy, here you go.
I'd still like to bang her and put her in a time machine first.
She's no you. That's what.
Well, I hold up beautifully.
Well, we're guys.
I mean, I'm a guy. It doesn't matter how I hold up.
Be quiet, Artie, with we're guys.
Well,
I
we
wasn't
are.
talking to you. Artie was a mess at birth.
Well,
no, Artie's right. We're guys.
Artie shot out of his mother and hit the wall.
I'm looking at these pictures of Donald Trump's wedding. I'm like, he's a guy. Doesn't matter.
Big deal. I was born next to a wall. What's the problem, Ron? But I'm saying, yeah, we're dudes. I mean,
we're dudes. We don't have to hold
Sheridan
up.
is no one was hotter than her. It's finally over for her now.
Oh, it's so over.
Well, she looks like she ruined herself.
Right. But Daphne Zuniga, I don't know how she held up.
I bet you a lot of these women are 40 that you're lusting after you don't even know it.
No. I know it. Trust me.
It's really funny. I saw a picture of Billy Joel walking with his beautiful wife on the beach. That was really funny.
That wasn't nice. They said Belly Joel. That was a terrible thing.
Oh, it was funny.
So, Jonathan, tell me. Yeah, I mean, I was like, I know Billy. So he put on a couple of pounds. Big deal.
Oh, but it's so funny because he's completely covered and she's like wearing 2 strips of cloth.
I know. Well, that's why he's a guy.
But it's so funny.
He's Belly Joel.
Says Billy in the paper. Billy sang at Donald Trump's wedding.
They're calling it a drunken serenade.
Well, so what? What is he supposed to do? Get through that straight? Singing to Donald Trump?
You're gonna watch that sober?
I mean, the guy, what is he supposed to do? It's too crazy. What's that? Oh, that's Daphne Zuniga recently? Yeah. Boy, she is hot.
See there? I told you could lust after a 40-year-old.
Hey, Eric the Midget, you're working with somebody hot.
That's hot.
Wow, she really is hot.
You can put away the time machine, Howard.
Yeah, I can.
Let her walk in here.
Fred, put away the time machine, please.
That's for Heather Locklear. Leave that alone.
Yeah, in case Heather Locklear needs it. Wow, Daphne Zuniga's hot. No implants either. Looks like that's a natural chest. No husband, huh?
No,
she must have ditched one along the way.
She must be a big pain in the ass.
Oh.
No, she's great. You should have her on the show. She's pretty great.
Have her come in here. Maybe I'll do her.
Without the time machine.
Wow, I can't believe how good she looks. You never see on the set doing anybody?
She doesn't do anybody on the set. Not a lot of that goes on.
Hey, Eric.
Eric could be invited to the trailer.
Eric, maybe you can nail her.
Eric's got his own dressing room, that's for sure.
Hop on top of me, Daffy.
I think her future married name is Daphne the Midget.
How would you like to be Daffy the Midget? Eric, you going to put the move on her or what?
I don't know.
Have you ever put the move on anybody?
Yes.
Oh, really?
I'm going to crawl inside of you. I'm not kidding.
I've got to get this fax out to Jonathan Prince. Get up on this stool here.
Dude, you're like, where is Eric? I can't even tell.
He's waiting for you to actually get to the scene.
All right. Explain to me. You're right. When you're right, you're right. All right.
Eric with the right cross.
Jonathan, when is Daffy Zuniga and Eric the Midget going to be shooting the scene?
Eric, what day are you shooting? Do you know?
No, your casting director was unsure when she called.
Oh, I think it's probably the end of this. I think it's the end of this week or beginning of next. It's in like 5 or 6 days, Eric.
So it's happening this soon.
Oh, it's happening this soon. We're shooting it within the week, and it'll be on the air in March.
So, Eric, when are you driving out?
I don't know. I know that the WWE event is on Monday the 31st, and they're giving me backstage access to that. So I don't know.
What has that got to do with anything?
He's just working that in. He's giving you his whole itinerary.
They said, Eric, you're going to be shooting this at the end of the week.
Do you know that?
Yeah. Okay.
Boy, he's laid back. Hey, did they agree to our financial demands?
Eric, how much we pay? Eric, how much are we paying you? We talked about it.
You said $3,000.
That's what we said.
Yeah, well, he's well worth it. Wait till you see his acting.
I can tell that he's worth it from this phone call.
He's going to play it like he's going to play a very disturbed Eric the Midget.
Yeah.
Now, I notice his character's name is Eric in this. How convenient.
Well, so here, you want to hear the scene? So he walks into the he doesn't walk. He comes into the travel agency in a wheelchair that looks like it came from 1966, so it can't be his motorized chair.
Right.
And his mom is going with him, and she and her son, and Eric plays his own age, are going to Chicago on the plane. And they have a scene with Daphne where they talk about the fact that planes in 1966 did not have wheelchair access.
All right, so Eric is upset in this scene that he's going...
It's a dramatic scene. It's full of longing.
All right, so Eric wants to go to Chicago, but there's no access.
Right, we wanted to play the longing. There you go.
Eric, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, I'm Daphne Zuniga. I will do it in my best female voice I can. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, you asked a question first.
He's looking at the mother's line, too, Howard.
All right, I'll be the mother. And we're hoping to fly to Chicago. We have family there.
Eric, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. My older brother.
Man, you're in for a long day. You gotta save all the outtakes. I want to see it all.
For $3,000, you got to get your money's worth.
You're not kidding.
All right, go again.
All right. Have you ever flown before, Eric?
No, it's my first time.
Okay. Well, let's see what we can do for you.
We're supposed to go to a Cubs game, me and my brother.
Are you excited about that?
Are you excited?
I'm just wondering as a direction. Are you excited about that?
That sounds nice. Wow, this is some scene.
Yeah.
This is going to be great.
I'm supposed to go to a Cubs game.
So that's it, right? That's all your line.
That's the scene.
No, he has more.
He does?
Eric.
I don't see it on the paper.
Me neither.
Yeah, where is it?
That's the whole thing.
Where's Will?
Way to play
that Will.
Way to play the longing.
Wait a minute. We had 2 more lines.
Where are they?
No lines. That's it. Right, Will?
That's all that was sent to me.
Well, I'm freaking out now.
Hey, Eric, did you memorize those, or are you going to need cue cards?
We're in deep doo-doo here.
I memorized them.
All right, that was pretty good.
Where's the longing? I don't see it.
I thought he played it right.
I'm going to a Cubs game.
I'm going to a Cubs
He
game.
sounds angry about going to a baseball game.
He's angry about everything.
Very excited.
Shut the f*** up. Shut the f*** up. Every big-nosed jackass told his half to shut the f*** up. Shut the f*** up. Shut the f*** up. Every big-nosed jackass told his half to shut the f*** up.
Well, Jonathan, how do you think he did?
I think he did. I was looking for the longing about the Cubs. He's going to be great.
He did
I was
fine.
a little bit surprised. The delay scares me a little bit.
Well, he'll be fine once he gets on set. My boy knows how to do this stuff.
The delay?
You know, just that little bit of a wait before you say your lines. You got to say your lines right away. You know that, Eric. Like a real conversation, like when you're talking to Howard, you have a real conversation. You just jump right in.
Why don't you write in a kissing scene with Daffy Zuniga?
How's he supposed to be kissing the travel agent? He just met her.
So, like comes on, like all of a sudden he comes on to her, you know,
He's a player. Huh?
Well, like she puts him in her lap, and then he starts making out with her.
I think Daphne might have had something to say about that.
Hello, Daphne.
Seriously, give the guy a love scene. That's what he's looking for. This to me is beneath him.
An actor of his caliber.
Well, he's good. You can see the guy can handle himself. He read the lines perfect, right, Eric?
Yeah,
Wouldn't you like a love scene?
I guess so.
Yeah, you're damn right you would. I bet you then.
Cubs.
Yeah, I bet you wouldn't care about the WWE if you had a love
really,
scene.
wouldn't be talking about that event.
I want you to know I'm very excited. Take a look. Yes, I'm throbbing for you.
Look at me.
Look at me in my fullness.
In my 1966 wheelchair.
Yeah, instead of me and my brother going to the Cubs game, how about me and my brother are getting oral from Daphne Zuniga?
Me and my brother are going to a strip club.
We'll watch the Cubs game while we molest you.
I'm going to put my entire body in your mouth. Give him something to do, man. You're paying the guy $3,000.
Get your money's worth.
Yeah, I'm actually shocked that our writing staff didn't come up with any of those alternatives.
Well, I mean, at least shoot those alternatives. You don't have to air
You
them.
might have something.
Send them to us.
I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll probably shoot a couple alternatives and make sure that you get a DVD of the outtakes.
Thank you. All right, Eric, good luck to you on your trip out to the coast.
Hey, Eric, did you tell them that we lived up to every demand? Hotel, all that stuff, dressing room?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I just wanted
What an interview. All right, you're all set, kid.
Howard, next time you can find me someone this excited to be on national television, just give me a call.
Daphne, I have explosives strapped to my chair. Do you want me to ignite it, or do you want to make love to me?
That would be a scene. I'll make love to you, Eric, but you don't need dynamite.
Okay, come on. Let me have it.
That's an Emmy for Daphne Zanuga, that scene you just described.
Zanuga?
Zanuga? What is she? Zanaga?
You can put Eric in a scene with a man.
Rules are, I'm in charge. You're mine now. Understand that?
Yeah.
Do you understand that?
Yes.
I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have some fun with you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Whose boy are you now, huh?
I'm not answering that question.
That's right. You're my boy, aren't you?
Yeah.
You like that?
Yes.
Huh?
Knock it off.
Yeah, that's been choke on him. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So use your teeth. I said suck my I didn't say chew on it, right?
Yes.
Now do it right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he does keep up that level of enthusiasm.
Yes. What do you think of that scene?
I'm in awe.
Eric, what about that?
I don't know where you got that.
It's from your personal archives.
It's a scene we would like to see.
I don't remember shooting that one.
All right, Eric, good luck out in California. I'm proud of you, and I hope you have a great experience on American Dreams. Jonathan Prince, executive producer of American Dreams. We look forward to seeing the show Sunday nights at 8 o'clock on NBC, particularly when a Howard Stern show favorite is on, Eric the Midget.
Yes.
We'll be sending you the DVD of the entire performance uncut, Howard.
We would love that, and we would love Daphne Zuniga and Eric to appear here to promote the episode.
Well, I'm sure you would.
Yes, we would.
I will talk to Daffy.
All right, say hi to Daffy for us.
Okay.
All right.
Eric, we'll see you down here pretty soon.
Okay.
A tiny bit more excited, Eric. It's for $3,000.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
You got it.
Okay.
All right, Eric, good luck.
Did he ever say thank you to anyone?
No, he's not grateful to me.
Thank you.
All right, Eric, good luck with everything.
Mr. Prince,
Yeah.
I was wondering if I could talk to you later.
Uh-oh.
About what? Don't talk to Mr. Prince directly. Do it through me. I'm a much better negotiator than you.
God, if it's about the dynamite or the love scene, we're dead.
What do you want? Tell me, Eric.
No, it's not about what you said. I just wanted to talk to you about a couple different things, like what your email address is, so that way, last week you asked what I look like. I would, if I had your email address, I could email you some pictures. So you.
I'm sure you're perfect for the part.
Don't worry about it, Eric. You're hired.
It's already done. You're hired.
What, are you afraid he's going to see you and reject you?
Yeah, he doesn't want to make the trip.
No, he's coming down in his van. We offer them the plane tickets, Howard.
Eric, no offense. He doesn't want a nudnik like you getting his email address. Let's be honest.
Anything else, Eric?
No.
If I could get your home address, I could walk some pictures over.
You could give me your home address. I could come over and tie your whole family up.
I could come live with you.
Could you give me Daphne Zanuga's home address?
I could keep emailing you incessantly every day.
I could let you know what I'm up to.
All right, Eric, good luck with the acting experience. Knock him dead.
You.
Knock him dead.
Hey, Howard, I'm going to get Daphne to give you a call. She can talk about it. It's pretty, she's awfully excited, obviously. It's one of the best scenes she's ever done.
Excellent.
Imagine all those years at Melrose Place, and here you are at the height of your career.
Well, hey, This is a big deal for Eric the Midget, and I know I'm pulling for him. He's my man.
you are.
All right. Take care, guys.
Thanks a lot.
Goodbye, Eric. Goodbye, Eric.
Bye.
I hope they have a great director
I can't wait to see that
to
scene.
urge that performance out of Eric.
He needs a little bit of coaxing.
I mean, for Daphne Zuniga, it can't be that much more embarrassing than being in a scene with Ian Ziering.
Right. All right, we got to take a break. That's exciting showbiz news.
That is clearly Daphne Zuniga's career's in flames.
It's freezing out all weekend, the snow.
Did you get around?
Well, I had a buddy who called me. He was in Florida. His parents were ill, and he went down there to help them. And then he just called me and goes, oh, no, I'm stuck.
Yeah.
Like, literally, people can't get back to New York till Tuesday.
Right,
now,
because the
earliest.
airports aren't even doing anything.
You know, like Saturday, he couldn't even get a flight, and the snow hadn't even started, which that's something I don't comprehend. I guess the storm's moving.
It was all moving up north.
Yeah.
I got a phone call yesterday morning at 11 o'clock from General Manager Tom Chisano. Says he can't get back till Tuesday night.
Oh, gee, that's a shame.
That's great.
Yeah.
What are we going to do?
It was so pleasant around here last
It was funny because he had me on with him.
Why is he calling you?
I don't know. And Penelope was on the phone, too, and he goes, I'm snowed in. I won't be back till Tuesday night. I was like, well, okay.
Yeah,
no,
what do you-
I mean, I
like,
was
what
like,
does
all
he want
right.
you to do?
Like, did you really need that?
I wasn't even sure. I guess I said, I'll let Howard know. And he goes, okay, if you need me, I'm on the cell. And I was like, okay.
I'm sure. I mean, like, why would he call? I mean, I can
Well, he
understand.
checks in with me every day when he's gone
Really?
to make sure nothing bad happened or is going to happen. He goes, how did it go today? And I go, everything went fine. It was a quiet day. All right, everything good for tomorrow?
Hey, you know what? Everything's going to be fine. Tell him to shut up.
What is he carrying on about? Like, what would you inform him of? Nothing.
I would tell him, well, yeah, if we had like the big gangbang in here, I'm not going to tell him.
Right. Let's do something
You know, it's
then.
funny
Now
'cause-
that he's gone, you know what we ought to do? Just get a microphone down on the street, and we got a bunch of money to give away. Let's just see if we can find naked chicks that take their clothes off and do weird stuff.
Regular chicks?
Regular chicks right off the street.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Can we offer the money to Robin?
No.
She's not going to.
I could always try.
Wants like $1 million.
More than that.
Come on. $1 million's enough for you.
Do we have any $1 million I-1 checks?
What is it?
Nothing.
Oh. All right, I'm going to take a break.
And I have more Merv Griffin, too, for you. When you
Oh, great. I love these Johnny Carson tributes that are coming in.
But were you, I thought you had some celebrations or something this weekend. Were you stuck or did they go off?
Well, this was my, when you're divorced, you have weekends, custody weekends. So I had my daughter with me. We were supposed to have her birthday party on Sunday.
Uh-huh.
But that got snowed out.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
So we're going to do the birthday party next weekend.
Little postponement.
Postponement, yeah.
You know, we made a big mistake. It was my Lucas's birthday this weekend. We were having his party.
Yeah.
But his birthday was in December, so we canceled the party twice for stupid reasons. So the party was at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, like 10 miles away from where we live. And it didn't start snowing until like 1. So 1:45, we're forging ahead. And, the only kids that came to the party were the ones we brought in our car.
Yeah, no one's going to go.
I know. I felt really bad.
Yeah.
I think everyone just hated us for even not canceling it.
Right. Well, yeah, you should cancel.
But it wasn't snowing. It was like, it's only an hour away. They're always wrong.
So was Lucas pissed?
Nah, he actually, we ended up taking 6 kids with us. So
okay.
It ended up being okay. But, they're always wrong about when it's going to start. They say at 12 o'clock it's going to start, and then it doesn't start for like 3 hours.
Right.
It was perfectly fine, and then it wasn't.
Yeah. And then sometimes it never even snows, and then you go, well, we canceled everything, and this sucks.
Right, but this time they hit it on the head.
Yeah, they did.
I had a gig in Philly Saturday night.
Did you?
Yeah, so I mean, it got canceled, but I drove down to Philly Friday night.
Ugh.
Oh.
I got a hotel and woke up Saturday at like noon, and then at 1 o'clock they canceled. It was a state of emergency in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
It was crazy. So.
Yeah, because some guy called in earlier. He wanted to get on the air and say, Artie pussied out and didn't show up in Philly.
I was in Philly all weekend.
Right.
I was waiting for the club. The guy could not have possibly opened. It was 2,800 people. It was sold out, and like a bunch of people said they couldn't make it.
Yeah.
So what is he going to do?
Right.
They rescheduled it for February 18th, and we're going to do 2 shows that night.
Right.
The Electric Factory in Philly.
It was amazing to me how good those football fields looked yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how they do that.
Wow, that was amazing.
They must have a little heating device underneath those fields.
Yeah, it shows you how important football is.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I'm just getting into football now. I watched the Jet game last week, and now I saw these 2 games, and I'm fine.
Yeah, there
And
you
now,
go. You're caught up.
I believe I'm as much expert as anybody. New England's going to win. New England will beat Philly.
Well, this is the Super Bowl everyone thought it would be. You know, Patriots, Eagles, everyone figured they're the two best teams.
Do you think that the Eagles can beat New England?
It's gonna be tough. Well, now you know the Eagles. Though, if anyone's got the momentum, it's them. Their big receiver Terrell Owens said yesterday he's gonna be back for the Super Bowl.
He's not
going to be ready.
Medical experts said it would be a miracle if he were able to walk on
Well,
the
the
field.
medical experts don't know a lot about heart, do they, Gary? I don't know. He was getting a bunch of people all riled up yesterday saying he's going to be back.
Hey, here's the what? Yeah.
Now they're calling Bill Belichick like if he wins this one, they're saying he's like the next Vince Lombardi, like he's a legend.
And of course the Jets couldn't keep him.
Yeah, and I told you, I don't know if I told you, but I spoke to Belichick a bunch of times when he was with the Jets. He gets up every morning, gets on the treadmill, puts on his headphones, and listens to this show.
Yeah, inspire him.
Hello, Bill.
I'm his muse.
Good morning, Bill. Good luck in 2 weeks.
How come he never calls in?
I don't know. He was going to come up here one time and meet me for lunch. He wanted to meet you.
Wow.
Oh, no kidding.
But, of course, you didn't know who he was then, so I would have never subjected.
I know who Bill Belichick
you know,
is.
but this is 10 years ago. You
Yeah, I knew that the Jets got rid of him.
No, even before that, he was just an assistant.
Don, you're on the air.
Hey, how you doing?
Well, the Jets must feel like idiots now for losing Bill Belichick.
Well, he quit.
Yeah, but he quit because he was being treated right.
He was the Jets' head coach for 34 hours.
Right. Hey,
How
Don.
did they mistreat him in 34 hours?
Hey, Don, Artie didn't bail on his comedy show. He was there.
Why? With the state of emergency. Why? I can't tell jokes.
Dude, I was ready to tell jokes.
Yeah, you know what the problem is I work the weekends. I work for the Daily News in Philadelphia. I took a personal day off for Sunday. Sunday's the busiest day for the newspaper, and now I got to waste another freaking personal day off on you?
Well, why do you have to take Sunday off if it's a Saturday show?
Because I work Saturday night would be Sunday. So I took off Sunday morning.
I got to work Saturday night.
Just don't drink at Artie's show and go to work.
Yeah, Artie, I was going to buy your CD. Is your comedy going to be your CD? What? Is that what you do for your stand-up? Is that your CD?
Yeah.
So if I buy the CD, I just wasted $150 on 4 tickets and a personal day?
No, I was going to do a bunch of jokes that's not on the DVD about how fat Andy Reid is, a bunch of good stuff.
So what am I going to do? I got to take another personal day off?
Well, do whatever you want to do.
I want to see you. I wanted to send you a jack of water.
Then come out February 18th. That's when the show is. It's Saturday night.
It'll cost you another personal day.
You know?
I'm using up all my personal days. All right.
Yo, Howard.
Yeah.
I wanted to tell you, I was trying to get a hold of you a while ago with your bulldogs. I got 3 of them. I bred mine.
I love bulldogs.
It is the craziest thing. I'll never do it again. You know they got to be artificially inseminated?
They got to be artificially inseminated, and they got to have a cesarean section.
I had them both. It was the craziest thing. I'm like, all right, I got a female bulldog. I got her from a friend. And
that's why bulldog puppies are so expensive, $2,500 minimally, because to breed them costs a fortune.
Why do they have to be inseminated? They just can't physically get to each other?
They can't get it on with each other.
You know what it is the male's so big they'll break the female's hips.
Yeah, these dogs
and
are.
The same thing with the insemination.
The bulldog puppy. If you ever seen bulldog, their heads are so big and stuff that they can't come out.
What a process.
Yeah, but let me tell you this story real quick. I'm like, never ever had a dog before. I'm like, I want to breed her, make some money. Hopefully, I just bought a house, car from a house, and the money from the dogs. So I go in, and I'm thinking it's going to be like a doctor's office to get, to get the semen from the bull.
Right.
So I go to this house. No lie, it looks like Texas Chainsaw Massacre house. It's an old farmhouse. This old lady comes out. She takes my dog and ties her to a chain-link fence, and she gets the male over there. His name was Shamrock, the male dog.
Yeah.
And she starts smelling my dog, getting all excited. Barehanded, she just starts going at it with him.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, she's going, good Shamrock, good Shamrock. I swear to God to you, she lets it go into a bag. So then she's sitting there, she's holding the bag, the phone rings, she's talking on the phone.
So she used her hand on the dog?
And the whole time, she's like, the guy that told me, it was only $25. I'm like, what the hell would you do for 50?
Isn't that against the law to do that to a dog?
Now, just listen. So
she should have done that to you for 25.
That's what I'm saying. What would she do for 50? She's on the phone and she's holding the bag of semen. And I'm sitting there trying not to laugh because, it was only $25. You go to a vet, it'd be like $150, $200, whatever.
Right.
So she's on the phone. She takes a syringe and sucks up the sperm.
She tells me to pick my bulldog up by her butt. So I lift her butt up in the air. She sticks the tube in there and presses it. She breaks the end off, and now there's a tube sticking out of my dog.
Wow.
She goes down and blows on it.
On the tube?
Nothing on it, just blows on the tube. Pulls it out. She pulls it out, and I'm holding my dog. She's like, don't like let your dog hold her upside down so it doesn't drip out on her.
Oh, my God.
You know
I give her the $25. I put my dog back in the car. It seeps all out all over my car seat. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. This is it. And then the worst thing is 3 days later I had to go back.
Hey, did she get pregnant from that?
What? Yeah, she had 8 puppies. I had 8 puppies. 4 boys and 4 girls.
You know what the horrifying thing about that is? I'm convinced that's how I was conceived.
What?
That my mother had a tube and somebody blew into it.
Could you imagine doing that for $25? How much would it take for you to do that?
And the puppies are good puppies and nice looking?
I ended up keeping 2 of them. That's why I got 3. There was a male that he's a perfect specimen. My female is pretty good looking.
I got to tell you something. These dogs, it is such a science to breed them that I get nervous when a guy like this.
Yeah, I mean, what kind of lines does the woman with the hand have? I mean, what is her dog?
She actually bred collies. She was in Millville. She had about 200 collies at the house.
Wow.
That's what she did. She had to be like 86 years old.
Anyway, listen, Artie's coming back to Philly. They canceled on him. He didn't cancel. He was there all weekend.
There was no choice anyone had.
He would have told you, Joe.
Everything was canceled.
All right?
So I got to take another personal.
February 18th, you come out. I'll buy you a shot for that great story about the bulldog.
That is a good story. I didn't know they did that way. All right. Hey, thanks, man.
Yep.
I got to take a break.
I want to thank everybody at YSP. They treated me real well. They offered me Eagles tickets, too. I couldn't make it, though.
Why? Why don't you go?
I had to get back. I was afraid, Howard. I as soon as it stopped snowing Sunday morning, I got out of there. I was afraid I was going to be trapped again. They said there might have been another storm coming.
So New England is favored by 6.5 points?
You know what? I haven't seen an early line. Is that what someone told you?
That's what I read in the paper.
That sounds about right, that New England would be favored by a touchdown, yeah. That sounds about right. I think it's going to be a great game.
Well, these playoff games haven't been great.
Yeah, they kind of suck. They kind of suck.
Well, maybe the Super Bowl will be good.
The late one was really boring.
When is the Super Bowl? Like what day?
February what, 6th?
February 5th. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Sunday the 6th. Sunday, February 6th.
Yeah, Spade called me. He says he's coming into town, wants to watch the Super Bowl with us. But I'm not watching the Super Bowl.
It's late.
It's late for us. We have to go to bed. You could watch it with him, Marty.
I got a gig in Vegas. The night before the bowl, I'm at the Hard Rock doing stand-up.
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah, I got 2 shows at the joint. You can call tickets.
So then what are you going to do, fly back and miss the Super Bowl?
I got a 7 a.m. flight back Sunday.
Oh.
And then, I'm just going to stay up all night and go to the plane.
Right.
And then I land at like 3 in the afternoon. Kickoff's at 6.
Oh, you'll be fine. You'll sleep on the plane.
Yeah.
All right. All right, listen, we got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
Here's Gary Garver and the Reverend Jesse Jackson.
Are you upset that you were never able to mount a serious challenge for president?
It's not true. In 1988, we got over 7.5 million votes. Matter of fact, we got more votes in 88 than Kerry got in 2004.
Can I ask you one more? Why do black men follow the stereotype by having so many children out of wedlock?
I'm sorry?
Why do black men follow the stereotype by having so many children out of wedlock?
You know, lots of people have children out of wedlock. And, of course, it's always a challenge for people to raise the children that they make. But I would like to think that we would do well to reach out to all people and provide for them in their formative years the support mechanisms that they need.
Hey, Reverend Jackson, why'd you spit in white people's food?
We're going to interview out in the hall now.
Reverend Jackson.
The Howard Stern Show.
It's the Howard Stern Show.
All right.
Starring Howard Stern. Now, here's your host, Howard Stern.
All right, tonight on E! The Mark Helgenberger interview. TV's top actress discusses her boobs, her sex life, playing the next stripper on CSI. Mark Helgenberger tonight on E! And also a show reminder up on howardstern.com right now, in addition to Vagina Corner, in addition to, what was that other new thing we put up there? Oh, page 69.
I couldn't find that this weekend.
Page 69?
Yeah.
That's the problem. A lot of people can't find page 69. Page 69 is up there.
Is it?
Yeah, It's our gossip column.
I was looking for it. I couldn't find it.
Well, new to howardstern.com, How to Build a Pinewood Derby by Gary Delabate. Find out how Gary spent all his free time last month building derby cars with his kids. You can also check out the world's first exclusive pictures of Gary's kitchen, all on the front page of howardstern.com.
His kitchen is in.
Well, because that's where he builds these cars.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I had no idea what this was, but I did read the article. Now I understand what he's up to. And it's goofy, but he loves it. This is what he does with the kids, so now you can follow along. howardstern.com, full of exclusive features just for you. Okay, now, on our phone is David Letterman, who would like to speak about Johnny Carson.
Ah.
Dave?
Good morning, Howard. How are you?
Good to speak to you.
Yeah.
Sad day for you.
It's very sad. Howard, I love Carson. Nobody could punch a wife harder than he could. Nobody could punch a woman harder than he could. Ask his first wife.
Yeah, Jody Carson, that's right. Well, say a few words, if you will, about Johnny Carson. I know you were close.
He was your mentor.
He was your mentor.
Well, it's a sad day for the country and a sad day for television. By the way, could we wrap this up? I have to go have sex with Johnny's widow.
Nice. Dave, you make a good point. His wife, Alex, was very dedicated to him, wasn't she?
Right. Johnny, Howard was the gold standard of talk show hosts, I feel. Merv, Dick Cavett, Mike Douglas, Arsenio, they were all fags.
Compared to Johnny, right?
Yeah.
Well, I can see your voice sounds a little mellow today. I can hear it.
It doesn't sound like the usual Dave.
That's right.
Well, it's kind of a sad day, and I remember one time Johnny had just had Angie Dickinson on the show, and he let me smell his finger. What a thrill!
Wow.
Don't tell Larry King that though.
No, let me tell you, that's quite his story. I didn't know you smelled.
He hated all those stupid animals he had on the show.
I didn't know that. No, I didn't know that.
I remember one time he killed a puppy with a shovel backstage, and he said it was an accident.
Wow. Well, you really knew the guy then.
Yeah.
No.
I heard that when you kick a corpse in the testicles, it makes a funny sound, and I hope I get invited to the funeral.
Well, you've always mentioned your love for Johnny Carson, and
right.
I know now you try to make it light and you try to joke, but I'm sure there's serious things you want to say.
Johnny has a black grandson.
I knew that.
Yeah, it just goes to show you how no matter how rich and famous you are, tragedy can hit anyone.
Right.
Well,
Dave, will you do your own show tonight? Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of sad. I got to think about it.
Will you have to take time off?
No.
I don't know. I don't want to, and by the way, I don't want to accuse anybody of anything, but, where was Joan Rivers yesterday? Anyone looking into that?
Do you think it might have been a murder case?
I don't know. I'm actually excited about Johnny passing away, because now the value of my rare nude photos of a young, shaven Johnny Carson will, skyrocket.
Right. Well, let me tell you, I appreciate you taking a few minutes out of your busy morning.
Of morning.
Your busy morning of morning.
Right.
And I want to thank you for being with us.
Well, it's a sad day for America, and, I'm just dealing with it as best I can, Howard.
Right.
Well, thank you, Dave.
All right, Dave, thank you.
All right.
All right, David Letterman, everybody checking in to offer his thoughts. All the shows were doing it yesterday. But Merv Griffin was my favorite. Wherever he was interviewed, and he was available to everyone.
He made himself available. He had nothing on his schedule.
Earlier, I played you tape of Merv Griffin being interviewed on the Larry King Show.
Yeah.
And making it all about Merv Griffin. But
constantly challenging everyone when they said they were on Johnny. Well, who did you first?
Yeah. And here's Merv on MSNBC making it all about Merv Griffin. He's a funny guy, Merv Griffin. I didn't know he was this, egocentric. He's worse than me.
It's a very sad day for
It is a very sad day. Your thoughts, please.
Pardon?
And your thoughts?
Are many. We both started, as you said, on the same day, in the same studio. I taped at 12 noon, he taped at 6 o'clock. And I had replaced Parr a lot that summer.
Can you believe this guy?
What? Are we not remembering Merv enough?
I think Merv's trying to say, listen, I was a big part of this.
I'm still here.
And so I had a bit of a history with celebrities and stuff. Johnny was coming from the game show, Who Do You Trust?
Mm-hmm.
And
you would think Merv was the bigger star.
Yeah.
it was kind of a war between our staffs on who got who as a guest star. But it was all in great fun.
Oh, yeah. Johnny had a lot of fun competing with other people
and snuffing Merv out so that he hardly had a light to use on himself.
And later on, shortly after when I started with Westinghouse and I went to CBS, his brother was my director all those years. I think 18.
So far, here's what I've learned about Johnny. Nothing.
Yeah.
And here's what I've learned about Merv. Johnny Carson's brother was his director, that he subbed for Jack Parr more so than even Johnny did. I pretty much guess.
And he had a history with celebrities.
Yeah.
And his show taped at noon.
Right.
Right. So far, I've learned a lot about Johnny. And it just went on and on.
Years, Dick Carson, who was just on the other phone, was my director, and a wonderful one. He had been the director of Johnny, and then asked if he could come over to me, and Johnny okayed it. And later on in life, Johnny and I became good personal friends and saw a lot of each other.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Imagine being a guy's brother and you got to ask him if you could work.
Yeah, well, Johnny was sort of like that.
I was looking at Ed McMahon had a quote in something I read, and it said, even after the Tonight Show was over, whenever Ed got a new job, he called Johnny.
Yeah.
To get the okay.
You know, maybe give that up.
Johnny, I had a weird idea. I want to feed my kids. Is that okay?
How do you feel about that? Wow. Johnny, is it all right if I work? I mean, can you imagine?
Somebody's offering me a job. Can I take it?
Johnny, I just found out that the heat in my house costs money.
Well, so Johnny's gone. Lights out.
It's over, Johnny. It's over!
I was not a big Johnny Carson guy. Growing up, I actually liked Merv Griffin better. And
did you really?
Oh, yeah. Liked the Merv Griffin show a lot.
I love the Merv Griffin show.
Yeah.
I liked Johnny Carson growing up.
I didn't.
I gotta say, I liked his monologue.
Yeah, I guess. I
You know what was cool about him compared to the guys nowadays? When he was interviewing a hot chick, you got the idea that maybe he could sleep with her or did sleep with her. Like, he was way cooler than, like, Leno or Letterman. Like, all these guys get intimidated by hot chicks, where Carson was more like,
hey, baby.
Yeah, like a cool
Johnny was way out there with the lech factor. You know, but yeah, Johnny imbibed in a lot of those chicks that were on the show. And
imbibed?
Yes.
He got it, though.
He certainly did. He loved it. He loved being Johnny. And in my house, we were watching Johnny. My mother hated Johnny.
Really?
Oh, she goes, I hate Johnny.
What did she hate about him?
He was a smug a-hole.
Oh.
Couldn't deal with him.
Did your father like him?
My father could care less.
He didn't care.
He didn't care. My father read the newspaper. And, you know, I came to despise Johnny when I would see how comedians were treated. It was just a weird thing. Johnny was a comedian, so what he would do is he would have comedians stand there, do their stand-up, and then he would decide whether they could sit on the couch. Every other guest, guys who trained animals for a living, got to sit on the couch. But comedians that was Johnny's personal torture that he could, you know, let's see.
I guess some comedians must have mistreated him at some point in his career, so he had his comeuppance with all of them.
Can you imagine, though, the comedian who didn't get to sit on the couch? The guy just poured his heart out in 5 minutes.
And it happened a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And you'd see the guy looking over, please, please, please bring me over. And he'd say, thank you very much.
Yeah, it was the original Gong Show.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
You're out. Your career will not be made by me.
But if Johnny liked you and everything was copacetic, and then you were in.
And it wasn't even so much about Johnny liking you. It was that if you killed on the show, he wanted you standing next to him. So he'd get the reflected glory.
I still feel bad that Johnny's dead, only because, like, it just feels weird when one of these dudes, when you were growing up, was on TV all the time, and he was like the man, and then all of a sudden he's gone.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked at my reaction. Because, I mean, I didn't miss him. I didn't think about him on a regular basis. But all of a sudden I was like, boy, he was always here.
Hey, Shuli, you're on the air.
Hey, morning, guys. Howard, is it just me, or do you see Imus doing this after your death? Like the same thing?
You're thinking Imus will outlive Howard?
I mean, the chances of Imus outliving me are slim, but even if he did, no. I mean, Imus and I never had relationship like Johnny Carson and Merv Griffin. I mean, Imus, anybody who's a real student of radio knows that Imus was doing nothing when I got to New York. Literally, Moby the Worm, and doing 12 to 14 records an hour and doing quack quack noises.
That doesn't matter. You don't think Imus would take the opportunity to try to make himself equal to you after you die?
Oh, maybe. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that could go on. That could be like, I worked with Howard over the NBC days, and we, despite what he said on the air, we had a very close relationship, and
nothing will be understood.
We shared the same studio, and I'd sleep in the studio, and then you'd come in and you do a funny show in the afternoons. So.
And I would study it and rip it off.
And then I'd tell Al Rosenberg to do the same thing he did on Howard's show on my show in the morning, and
exactly.
I got the check.
Yeah, it was great.
Hey, Howard, last night on Inside the Actors Studio, Kiefer Sutherland was on, and the guy asked him what's his least favorite word, and he said nigger.
Wow.
Yeah. Isn't he white, though? What the hell? How is that like his
Yeah, right.
favorite?
Yeah.
Couldn't a person feel for another race, surely?
That's my favorite word.
Imus, is that your favorite word?
That's my favorite word. That's where Kiefer Sutherland denied Park Company.
You like the word nigger?
I love the word nigger. Nigger. Has a ring to it.
What's your least favorite word? African American.
Yeah, when have they tried to slide that one in on us? Please.
He said his least favorite sound was brakes on a car.
Kiefer, rather deep.
Yeah. I hung out with him at a bar, man. He's like a raging drinker. He puts Artie to shame.
No, nothing wrong with that.
No, he's a party, man. He was awesome.
I'll drink with him.
Yeah, I ran into him one night.
You watch that show? You watch that show 24?
Hey, do you think now that no? Do you think that Ed McMahon now will finally have the balls to come on the air and say, Johnny was a big giant pain in the ass?
No way.
No way.
I think it'll be 5 or 6 years after Johnny's death before he can even do that. He's so shell-shocked.
And is Joan Rivers going to say anything negative about Johnny anymore, or is she going to change her tune?
She's going to change her tune.
No.
Well, she already has. I mean, she was on Larry King last night giving him a eulogy for crying out loud.
Here's the statement from Jay Leno, which is all full of phony baloney crap. No single individual has had as great an impact on television as Johnny. That's why Jay had Helen Kushnick push Johnny aside.
Right, because he was so impactful.
No, you get that wrong, Howard. I didn't know what Helen was doing. I had no idea. He was the gold standard. It's hard to believe he's actually gone. Boo-hoo. This is a tremendous loss for everyone who Johnny made laugh for so many years. What a phony baloney.
What a tool, man.
Yeah, please. Johnny hated Jay. Because he knows Jay is an automaton. Jay is a robot. There is nothing human about Jay Leno. Trust me, as a guy who has been backstage at The Tonight Show a couple of times, when he comes back there before the show starts, to be humble and Jay, there's a look in that man's eyes that says no one's home, lights out, closed for business. I'm telling you.
Really?
I swear to God. By the way, the tragedy is that during the snowstorm, I don't know if you know this, Yanni's concert was canceled.
Oh.
The Yanni show was... Yeah.
Yanni
Where was
and
he
Artie.
appearing, actually?
I don't know. I was looking at pictures of Carmen Electra over the weekend on Wire Image.
Yes.
And I have to say, I'm going to take a guess that Carmen Electra is pregnant.
What?
Really?
Early
These were
stage.
recent pictures.
Yeah, I think so.
What made you think that?
She was wearing a little thick. I mean, I know Carmen's body very, very well.
You've studied it.
Oh, I have. And I'm telling you, it was like, you know how chicks have that hourglass thing going, especially Carmen Electra?
Yeah.
This was like she was a little bit linear, and I thought I might have seen a little bit of a belly. Now, maybe I'm wrong, but...
Who got her pregnant?
I wonder who the
You
father
don't think
is.
it's the husband?
No.
She's a party, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard, you remember, like, a few years back, I called you and I wrote this game. It was a Gary quote game.
Yeah.
I have a new one if you want. It's like 5 questions real quick.
Go ahead.
Okay. One day you were on the way out the building to go home when Gary stopped you at the limo to tell you there are 2 days' worth of commercials laying around for you to do.
Yeah.
When you asked Gary why the commercials were laying around without you knowing about it, Gary's answer was one of the following. A, I have enough things on my plate. B, you know how hard it is to get a hold of you, or C, I don't know?
B.
Anybody else want to guess, or just you?
I think it's C.
B. You know how hard it is to get a hold of you, maybe.
It is B.
Yeah, that sounds like a Garyism. And I really didn't remember what he said, but...
All right, here's a good
You
one.
know how hard it is to get a hold of you, but I'm sitting here for 5 hours a day. How hard could it be to get
He can't find you.
Can't find me.
He would never just say, I don't know, and he would never open himself up to be criticized by having too much on his plate.
It's always my fault.
Right.
Yeah.
Gary interrupted the news one day over his PA system to say, I have a big announcement to make. His announcement was one of the following. A, I'm getting married. B, Mary and I are having another child. Or C, we need interns.
Oh, C.
C, we need interns.
That was the best, man. You guys did like a half hour just ripping them.
We have a really big announcement, Wolf.
Bulletin.
All right, what else you got?
Okay, one day about a month before Gary got married, you sat him down and said, Gary, if you get married, your freedom and your life are gone. Gary's response was A, you know so much. B, Mary is very cool and she lets me do whatever I want. Or C, go F yourself.
It was B.
B.
That's correct.
Yeah. Mary's very cool and lets me do whatever I want. As soon as a guy says, Mary lets me do whatever I want, you know he's in trouble. Yeah. Oh, she lets me do whatever I want.
She's really cool. She can let me watch the Super Bowl if I do everything and pull my chores.
Yeah. You get all your chores out of the way, you'll be watching the Super Bowl.
He's starting now.
Yeah, I told him, but he didn't listen.
How many different meds was Gary taking after his first kid was born and you realized you were right about everything?
You mean when he was sleeping here during the day and getting headaches?
His nose was bleeding.
And his nose was bleeding?
Right. How many types of medication was he on? Was he on 3, 5, or 6?
Actually, I thought it was 2, so I'm going to say 3.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, he was on 3. He had 1 for allergies,
right?
1 for headaches, and 1 for an ear infection. Completely falling apart. Here's the last 2 I got coming up.
Ain't marriage grand.
It was for Gary.
Aren't you so glad you're... I mean, no offense to Allison, but aren't you glad you're just out of that whole deal?
Marriage wasn't for me.
Yeah.
It's just not for me. And nothing, Allison was a great wife. She really was.
Absolutely.
It's just the whole scene isn't for me.
Yeah, but marriage isn't for you, and you were married for 20 years.
Yeah.
Well, it took him a while to figure that out.
Go ahead.
You once asked Gary if his cartoon sales will ever go up in value. Gary said, A, it will never go down. B, in 10 years it should triple. Or C, they have already paid for themselves.
C.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
C probably.
Actually, it was A. It will never go down in value.
Yeah, I think they're in cardboard boxes now.
Right, yeah. Take molding somewhere.
They will never go down.
You remember when his wife made him take him down and stuff?
He had them hanging in his living room.
That was his artwork.
Yeah.
It was all over the place.
All his Baba Booies and...
I got my eyes on a Betty Boop.
I got a Baba Louie. My favorite character was Baba Booey.
Baba Boo.
All right, last one.
Go ahead.
You said to Gary one day after he complained about his duties at home, you thought I was putting you on about marriage thing, didn't you, Gary? And Gary said, A, I love my wife. B, there are a lot of positives to being married. Or C, I believe you now, boss.
B.
B.
It is B. There are a lot of positives to being married.
I know
you just
my
can't figure them out.
Yeah, I know my Baba Booey. That's great. Good game.
Thanks, man. Hey, Artie, I'm ready to rock this show, man, in Vegas with you, brother. We're going to have a party.
All right, man, yeah.
Is he playing there?
Shirley,
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the night before the bowl, Shirley's going to do 5 minutes of stand-up on that.
And you don't have to worry about it, man. I've been doing this for a while. You don't have to put me in any robo-spank or anything. It'll be fine.
All right, and because you asked for it, Shirley, here it is.
We begin our classroom with the questionnaire, which was used brilliantly for 26 years by my great hero, Bernard Pivot. What is your favorite word, Kiefer?
Latin, gravitas.
What is your least favorite word?
Nigger.
Latin gravitas! What a fruit!
And by the way,
he obviously prepared for
yeah, I mean, that's not coming off a guy's top of his head.
Latin gravitas!
What is Latin gravitas?
What is it? Exactly.
It's the Latin word gravitas is what he means.
What is that, thanks?
No, gravitas means heavy, right? It's
I don't know.
Great situation. Gravitas.
My favorite word is gravitas.
Okay, Kiefer. I'm going to punch you in the face.
Bernard Pivot.
Bernard Pivot.
26 years by my great hero, Bernard Pivot.
My great hero. Because the guy has a bunch of questions.
You are ear delicious.
We begin our classroom with the questionnaire, which was used brilliantly for 26 years by my great hero, Bernard Pivot. What is your favorite word, Kiefer?
Latin, gravitas.
What is your least favorite word?
Nigger.
Now, where is that from? That's not Latin? English, nigger.
Yes,
Yes.
the classic word, nigger.
The Latin word, nigga.
The gangster, nigga.
Wow. That's pretty good. Like that.
Thank you, Kiefer.
Thank you. Hey, Mike, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Yo, Howard, nigga, please. Ed McMahon is going to be on Larry King tonight.
Oh, great.
It's a full hour, maybe hour and a half, maybe two.
I'll probably have to Pivo that.
Yeah, you're going to have to.
Bernard Tivo that.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, the cover of Rolling Stone magazine has Gwen Stefani, the new skinny Gwen Stefani, and I got to say, boy, she's hot.
You like her now?
Oh, my God.
Yeah?
Yeah, since she lost weight, I think she's like one of the most attractive women.
Really?
Oh,
you
my
thought
God.
she was such a pig.
I did. But once she got rid of that belly fat, I think she's hot. And I saw a movie this weekend that is so good,
What was that?
and I didn't think it was going to be any good. It was Johnny Depp's new movie, Finding Neverland. Have
You
you seen
liked
it?
that?
Oh, my God, I loved it.
I thought it was okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn it, I thought that was a great movie.
A little long.
Yeah? Jeez, I couldn't get enough of it.
Well, it's a true story about the guy who wrote Peter Pan.
Yeah. It was well done. I mean, yeah, I recommend it. And then
Johnny's always good, but I was just, all right, come on, we get it.
Really?
She's sick and gonna, okay, I won't tell you.
Well, don't ruin it. I didn't know the story of Peter Pan and the guy's whole creative process. I thought it was really good. And I saw some other movie, too, I really liked. I told you I saw The Woodsman. That was good. That's where
You
Kevin...
keep saying you're going to bring that in for me. I'm dying to
I have it on my desk. You should really know that.
Would you bring it to me?
You should take great comfort in that.
It's still on your
It's
desk.
still on my desk. But it's a story of this pedophile guy who moves next door to a high school. It's pretty good. And then there was some other movie I saw that was real good. Oh, yeah, I'm sure you guys saw this. I'm just late to the game. The Cooler with Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, that's great.
That was really great.
Oh, you got to see that with William Macy?
I heard it was good.
It's the story of this guy whose whole job is to walk over to the craps table or blackjack table, and when he walks over, he's such a mush.
Yeah.
He causes people to lose.
So he's hired by casinos?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like Scott the engineer.
Yeah, he really is. You know how like I was on a roll and Scott would just come by and we would lose? It just was weird.
Well, back in the day, Scott would have had a career because the casinos used to hire guys like that.
That's right. All right, there's a whole bunch of stuff we got to get to with this FCC commissioner dude resigning. Michael Powell. It's just funny. You know, they had him on a million shows, and every one of the shows, the host, for some reason, is so afraid of him. They're like,
I know.
oh, you're a genius. You're a great man. And I mean, everyone agrees who knows anything about government. When did you ever see an FCC commissioner get this much publicity or this much attention? Could you
Never known one.
Could you name a former FCC commissioner? This is a guy who just loved the spotlight, who absolutely became a superstar, if you will, from finding me. That's how, I mean, he didn't do anything else except squander $1 billion. And none of these guys ask him any controversial questions, nothing tough. And they all play my statements about Michael Powell.
Right.
But
you get to ask him the questions.
Yeah.
They won't do it.
Yeah, they won't do it. They're just so friggin' afraid. They're all crapping in their pants. So I got to play some of that stuff. And I will get to that. But everyone said, and I've gotten a lot of email on this, Howard, when are you going to do your list of your top 10 favorite women and your top 10 biggest a-holes of the year, which
Now,
I do every year?
The women, what is the criteria? Are they like hot?
Hot women. Hot women.
That's hot.
So here it is. I'll go backwards, if you will, like Casey
first.
Kasem. The biggest a-holes of the year 2004. What year is this?
This is 2005.
All right, you got that right. See?
So far, so good.
All right, can you keep track? Because I'm doing this kind of off the top of my head. I made like a little, I jotted down a few names. And when they would come to me, but
You don't have an order?
no.
All right.
But I'm going to make an order right now.
Okay.
All right. Okay, number 10, and I will count down to number 1. Number 10, J-Lo.
J-Lo.
Even though J-Lo was so 2 years ago, this is a girl who wants the press to back off after doing as much as she can to court the press. So she became an a-hole in 2004 with this whole Ben Affleck thing. And then as soon as Ben Affleck was over, she decided Mark Anthony, she wants privacy.
Right.
And it's just an a-hole move. You can't say
be mispublicity and then say it's enough already.
Yeah, and you can't say my name is J-Lo and then 2 seconds later go, well, I don't want you to call me J-Lo.
Not with the Jennifer.
Yeah, and she says it's an insult to me that you call me J-Lo.
But she started.
She started. We bought into it, and now it's an insult. Okay.
She's an a-hole. Number 10.
That's number 10. Number 9, Rush Limbaugh.
Rush Limbaugh.
Here he is on the air blasting Clinton, talking about how even casual drug abusers should be put in jail, and all the time he's doing OxyContin. You got to say that's the biggest a-hole.
Popping pills.
I mean, you could even argue that he's the number 1 a-hole of all time.
Number 1 a-hole.
I'll see who's on the list.
All right, that's number 9.
But Rush Limbaugh is an a-hole.
Right. Number 8, Michael Powell from the FCC.
Only makes number 8, huh?
You get 1 million emails from 3 people, and you hand out multi-million-dollar fines. You squander $1 billion of the taxpayers' money targeted for inner-city schools. You put the power of the radio...
You take the people's airwaves.
You take the people's airwaves and sell it to 2 or 3 companies. You have pictures on your website of you and Aretha Franklin and Mickey Mouse. I mean...
So, Michael Powell, you're an a-hole.
A-hole, trips to Las Vegas, all that stuff. Right? What number was that?
Number 8.
You're
number 7.
I thought he'd be higher.
Anybody like these lists?
Yeah, I like it.
Everybody loves lists, goddammit.
I love the
That's
a-hole
why I do the list.
This is the best list.
Yeah, I mean, and if you want to go on and on, Michael Powell got his job from his father, and he still insists that had nothing to do with anything because he was appointed during a Democratic administration. But we all know that during the Democratic administration, they were trying to court his father. He hadn't announced whether he was a Republican or Democrat, and that's why he got appointed to the FCC. So F you. And good riddance. And quite frankly, you were only good for my career because I got a beautiful deal over at Satellite because of your stupidity. All right, what number is that, 8?
You're up to number 7. We're looking for number 7.
All right, number 7. Jason Williams.
Jason Williams.
Kill your limo driver and then you return to playing basketball. Good times. God, I mean, come on. Come on. Trying to say the guy shot himself.
You know what? I was listening to one of the people who was there that night talking about what went on after that gun went off.
Yeah.
It's frightening.
Yeah.
Because the guy was still alive.
Yeah.
And instead of anybody getting him help, they were running around trying to cover up the story.
Yeah. I mean, that's unfriggin' believable, and probably he should be number 1, but what the hell? I'm not that well thought out. All right, that was what, number 7?
Number 7.
Number 6. Jay Leno.
Jay Leno, only number 6.
For not being able to develop his own talent, stealing ideas from everyone. I mean, the list is endless. The Stuttering John move, the endless bits from this show, desperately seeking an audience of young men, 18 to 25, and the only way to get it is to suck the life out of everyone else in their bits and then go, what are you talking about? You say everybody steals from you. I don't steal from you. You just say that about everyone. We're still friends, aren't we? Shut up. Freak. What number was that?
That was number 6. Number 5.
Number 5. Mark Anthony.
Mark Anthony.
Mark Anthony.
Mr. Taylor.
Guy married, got a couple of kids. Wait a couple of months, for crying out loud, before running into the arms of J-Lo. A couple of months. Give the woman some dignity, for Christ's sake. I mean, honestly.
On this list, according to this list, that is a bigger offense than murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. It's just like, you know what? Be a little bit kind to that.
I don't know about this order.
I liked it.
Number 4.
Yes.
Biggest a-holes of all time for the year of 2004. Number 4, you got to give it to Scott Peterson. Killing your wife with the kid inside of her. Holy mackerel. Come on.
That's pretty bad.
You know. That's crazy. Enough said on that one.
Can't wait to hear the top 4.
Number 3.
Yep.
Star Jones.
Ah.
I got to tell you why. And I know...
She's a bigger a-hole than Scott Peterson.
She is.
I got to hear why.
Despite the fact that in the newspaper I'm reading that her husband has a history of hanging out with dudes. Am I saying anything wrong here?
No.
I think you're saying everything right.
I mean,
That was in the paper.
And the whole, everyone like saying, what are you doing, honey? I mean, do you understand, you know, the wacky Halloween parties and the thongs and the whole thing? She just goes ahead and gets married anyway.
And not in a quiet way.
No. I mean, celebrates it in
huge blowout.
And has no clue that the world is laughing at her. I mean, clueless. That's an a-hole move.
They said that even at the Trump wedding, she was dancing wildly all night.
Yeah. Well, there's something disturbing there. Number 2 biggest a-hole moves. We've had the guy on the show. I don't hate the guy or anything, but Bill O'Reilly. Just giving the woman, paying off the woman and then acting like nothing happened. You know, come on.
On the Factor.
You know, the Factor, all full of himself, full of advice for Ludacris and this one and that one. And then there you have it. The woman goes, hey, Bill, you sexually harassed me. Okay, let me pay you off.
This is an outrageous attack on me. Let me pay you off.
For having a special feature on his talk show called Talking Points.
Yeah.
And then no further mention of it. Big a-hole move.
Minute. As also, well, add to that the selling of his crap.
Yeah. Oh, well, him, Rush Limbaugh. You could, any of these guys selling crap over the internet like...
But having the special sale. Remember the sale at Christmas?
Yeah.
His crap.
His crap.
You can kill an unborn child, but don't try to sell me a welcome mat.
Crap in radio they used to give away for free.
Yeah.
The number 1 biggest a-hole of 2004.
Who got the number 1 spot?
What do you think it is? Do you have any idea?
Jeez, you've got everybody I would have thought would have been number 1 on the list already.
Well, it was going to be Johnny Carson, but in light of recent events. No, but go ahead. No, who is the number 1 a-hole?
Number 1 a-hole?
Ronnie Munn for getting that car.
How did you sneak a peek at my list?
No, it's not. Really?
No. That's a good one. I like it.
I'm kidding, Ronnie.
I like that.
Ronnie was number 11. He's not number 1.
That's a good one, though.
Who could be the biggest a-hole of the year? Brad Pitt.
Osama bin Laden?
No.
Our a-hole of the year?
That was 2002.
Who was the biggest a-hole? Oh, President Bush.
Nope. Number 1 a-hole of the year, Josh Brolin. Married to Diane Lane.
I forgot about
The hottest piece of ass, Diane Lane, and the stupid son of a bitch that got to give her a beating. What the hell is... And by the way, has the nerve to show up at the Golden Globes with her sitting there like nothing happened. I mean, you know, yeah, it's frustrating being the son of James Brolin, who's married to Barbra Streisand. You're married to Diane Lane. Diane Lane's turning down pictures left and right. Barbra Streisand's thinking of backing off on her schedule because she's exhausted from all of her show business success. And Josh Brolin sits there.
Why can't you be like your father? Just sit there.
And I know it's hard because when he goes, he had just gotten dumped from like, I don't know, Beverly Hillbillies reunion show.
No. You know what it was? He had tried out for a Broadway play. And they told him he got it. And then they changed their minds by the time he got back to Los Angeles.
Yeah. Now, I know that's tough. You're surrounded by people who are super successful. But when you got a precious piece of ass like Diane Lane, you don't hit her. Take it out on yourself. Cut yourself.
But you don't hit anyone.
Wow. Especially Diane Lane. Classy, beautiful woman, man. You know, ugly guys all over, myself included, don't like to see stuff like that. No. Guys who get chicks easily, you know, they smack them around. I don't like it.
He doesn't even deserve that.
He doesn't deserve her.
I got to hand it to you. In a year of terrorism, war, and murder, I did not see Josh Brolin.
I didn't either. I didn't see that coming.
Yeah. Well,
got to hand it to you.
It's a good list. It's a good list. It's a solid list, and you can't argue with it. Now, I do have my list of hottest chicks.
All right.
You want that now or after the commercial?
After the commercial.
After the smart. You're smart. That's how you keep people hooked in.
That's good in radio. That's a good radio move.
Josh Brolin.
Nice. What is it, Chauncey?
Hey, Howard, what's up?
What's up?
I don't know. Gary said to call 8:30.
Oh. Why is he calling? I didn't ask him to call.
We did.
Oh, what's up?
Because we got reports that Chauncey was acting weird last week. The first report we got was from his webmaster saying that she thought Chauncey was having a nervous breakdown and that something personal was going on. And then the second report was from a woman who emailed me. She said that Chauncey was at a party,
crying
Thursday night, bawling, like tears streaming down your face.
But why do we care?
You said.
Can I go now?
What?
I'll see you guys.
No. Come back here. And I think I know what it's about.
What is it?
Well,
he's the biggest baby.
There might be something.
I'm gonna go. I'll hang up. I don't want to do this on the air. Goodbye.
Don't go.
Don't go. Okay. If you hang up, that's it. You never on the show again. Go ahead.
Is he still there?
Chauncey, you there?
I'm here.
Okay.
There may be something going on in his personal life that I haven't figured out.
He's engaged. I know that.
Yeah, but the thing that seems to be upsetting him the most was that Will and Jason are now writing page 69 for the website.
Right.
And that was what he hoped would be his end. He was really counting on that.
You got to be kidding me. Is that what you're upset about?
No, I really don't care.
Yeah, you got to be retarded.
So
You couldn't be crying about that.
Why were you bawling? I mean, the woman said not. She said tears were streaming down your face.
But if I was Chauncey, I'd always be depressed.
Yeah, I have a lot to be depressed about. So what's the big deal?
What's going on? What's wrong with you?
Why do you want to talk about it on the air?
I think you'd have gotten used to it by now. What are you doing crying?
I like this guy. Why do you want to talk about it on the air? This guy calls every single day. Now
He tells you everything you want to find out about anybody else.
I won't.
So you're Mr. Gossip. Let's hear the gossip. What's wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong.
Why are you depressed?
Why are you crying?
First of all, I was very drunk that night. I don't think I was crying. I doubt I was crying. I don't cry in public.
And as far as page 69 goes, we don't have a paid staff yet. I'm not going to ask you to work for free. I'm not.
Well?
I'm not going to call you up and go, hey, write something for free.
Well, I'll admit I was disappointed about that because I thought that was an opportunity. I thought that was an opportunity.
You're insane. You're good at I told you.
You're not around all the time either.
Yeah, you're not. First of all, how would you write about what's on in the halls if you're not in the hall?
Well, figure it out. How can we fix that?
I don't know.
How would I fix that?
Put me in the hall.
Hold on, Howard. I think I know what this is about.
What?
Hold on. I'm coming in. I know exactly what this is. I got it now.
You're a sick guy. You gotta be nuts. Why am I going to offer you a job for free? Oh, let me see. What is this? Let's see. Hello. I'm a longtime fan of the show. Last night I met Chauncey at Lizzie Grubman's party for the Club Liberation. You guys won't believe this. I don't know if he was wasted or what, but I was talking to him for about 20 minutes and he started to cry on me. I'm talking wet tears. It was very loud, so it was hard to hear what he was saying, but I think he's upset over something that happened on the show. I swear I couldn't understand what he was upset about. I swear Chauncey's cute in a puppy dog kind of way. If he didn't start crying, he might have had a shot with me. I feel bad for him. I hope Howard can get to the bottom of it or interview the little crybaby.
Wow.
And yes, I'm very hot, by the way, she said.
So I think I've got it because Chauncey's mentioned this in some other emails, and what he just said made me figure it out.
Yeah.
Richard tried out for Get John's job. He works here now.
That's right.
Sal came in second place. He works here now.
That's right.
Dan, the song parody man, was in the contest. He's freelancing for us now. He's working
That's
here
right.
now.
Yeah.
Chauncey's expecting to be hired. Chauncey would like to be hired.
Chauncey's not strong enough to do a daily comedy thing with us. Not. I told him that.
But that's
he's a really great writer. He's good with the gossip. And I said to him on the website, when we develop a staff, I'm going to talk to him about it. I didn't even guarantee him a job. I said, I'll talk to him about it.
But that's
what I guess it was because you never spoke to me about it, and then you went in and you did the one thing that I could do. You gave away, so I think I was.
We gave away. Jason was walking in the halls and said, "Hey, I'll write down some of the gossip I'm hearing in the halls." What's the matter? You're a sick guy.
But that's what Chauncey means by that's how you could change. That's how you could change it.
But I don't have a job for him yet. I don't have It's not a money making operation yet. Where I would say to Chauncey, sit him down and go, hey, listen, would you mind writing for us? And here's a salary.
But I think he thinks hire him here to do other things, and he can
I don't have a budget. Are you crazy? Do you know that we're moving in a year? You think I can get more budget out of Tom Chiasano? For you to walk around in the halls?
No. That's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about anything. Do the show.
Is that why you're running around crying?
I'm not crying.
Dude, yeah, the woman said they were wet tears, and she could hardly understand.
I think I was. I think I definitely wasn't crying, but I think I was.
I swear to God, I can't do it.
Dude, You're mental.
Chauncey, was enough that somebody...
You know what, though? This is scary enough that you don't want to hire a guy like this, because if you do, then he'll freak out if you have to fire him.
Right.
Yeah, I'm fine.
But wait a second, Chauncey.
Obviously, I'm stable. I've been a celebrity journalist for 15 years. I must be stable.
But Chauncey...
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not picking on you with this.
What kind of proof is that?
I've been a celebrity journalist for 15 years. I must be stable.
Well, how do you put out a magazine every week 15 years without being insane?
I don't know.
How would you know?
Hey,
I'm
how did John Wayne Gacy go to all those clown gigs if he was a responsible guy? He showed up for all his clowning gigs.
Howard, you know I'm fine. We've spoken off the air. There's nothing wrong with me.
But wait a second,
no, man, you're acting weird.
Somebody who works...
I don't. You asked me to call. This is something I'd rather keep private anyway.
Wait a second. Somebody who works with you every day felt strongly enough to contact us because they were that worried about you, thinking you were literally having a nervous breakdown.
What are you doing?
I had a lot of personal things in my life go wrong. That's my business.
You know what's sad now? I'm trying to put together a job for him, but he's too unstable to hire now, so it's over.
I'm fine. Will you stop it? I'm fine.
I'm not. I'm afraid of you.
I'm more stable than Ronnie.
Oh, that is true.
But what's going on in your personal life that got you all cracked up?
Call me off the air and I'll tell you about it. I'm not going to talk about it on the air.
Are you still engaged?
Well, why don't you write something for page 69 about why you're acting so weird? Well, here's Ronnie.
Hey, I'll sell you a plastic chair so you can sit in the hall with me, fool. You're still trying to get up here, aren't you? It'll never happen. It'll never happen. It'll never happen. You're not coming up here. Keep crying, brother. It's not happening.
Ronnie, you know what the scary part is?
You know what the sad part is? You know what the sad part is? I'm up here. You're not.
You pray it doesn't happen, Ronnie. You pray it doesn't happen because it'd be your worst day.
Yeah, I'm real scared. You hear how scared I am? I'm laughing my ass off.
Yeah, like the family laughs at you when you're not home, when you're at Scores.
That's all right. Have a good time.
Where's Daddy, Mom?
Where's your life, man? What kind of life, Jeff? Why are you walking around the streets crying? I'm not walking around the streets. I'm not walking around the streets crying.
Honey,
crying to women. He's crying to women in clubs. Oh, Howard won't let me work for him.
I wish we had a dad. I wish we had a husband. Where is he? He's 75 years old, hanging out with 20-year-old strippers at Scores.
That's right,
Be
man.
proud.
And what are you doing? And what are you doing? You're crying. You're crying, man.